rice, which obviously is not true. But let's say there's no nutrients in rice.
Yeah.
I can still mix up some other stuff, add some onions, add some pepper, anything.
Right. Egg, carrot.
Whatever. You see what I'm saying? But some people gonna say
Fry that joint.
whatever. So my point is, we
It's
should
filling.
be
Is what you
looking
mean.
for more food sources rather than less. Is my point. And the reason why we're going to less food sources because we've lost our ability to cook properly, and we don't know our chemistry anymore. So, but
Cooking
that's
is
it right
chemistry.
there. This is it right there showing you. Like if I go to someone's farm or hydroponic setup, and they say, here's a good example, and they'll say, my plants look like I'm having a deficiency or toxicity. Deficiency means that I'm getting enough of a certain nutrient,
Right.
or toxicity means getting too much of a nutrient. The first thing a responsible
It's pH.
master grower like myself would do is check the pH. Because if your pH isn't, okay, say for instance the plants are yellow. The plants are yellow, that would normally mean that it's not getting enough nitrogen. Let's find out why it's not getting enough. Is it not getting enough nitrogen because your pH is too high or too low? Or is it not getting enough nitrogen because you don't have enough nitrogen in it? The first thing you check is your pH.
You can check the pH of soil.
Yes, you can check the pH of soil.
You can check the pH of anything?
Yes.
So what's the pH of a person?
You got to be somewhere around neutral. Or your blood that would be acidic. That's
So how do you
acid.
check? So every aspect is pHable. Like, can I check the pH of my skin?
I don't see with a litmus paper. I would imagine you could.
Because we check the pH of fruits and vegetables, right?
Yes, and that's another thing. Like, if you're looking for, like, say, an alkaline diet, well, then there's no more citrus fruits. There's citric acid. But when you eat, say, a lemon, it turns alkaline in your body. So it's not about I don't want to eat acid. I will eat all alkaline. Of course, I just showed you that doesn't make any sense. The thing
I don't
is,
think Dr. Sebi quite said that. I think Sebi just said eat things that are real and natural.
he pushed the alkaline diet.
He pushed a non-processed, non-man touched diet. So anything that grew out the ground naturally, you can eat.
No, that's not what he said. You couldn't eat nothing, no root vegetables at all. None. No garlic.
It didn't grow out of the ground. It grew into the ground.
Yes, that's what I mean. Root vegetables. That means no onions, no garlic, no potatoes. Do you know ancient Asian pharmacopoeias put garlic and ginger up in number 2 or 3 best things that you can eat, especially if you're sick or something like that? You have to just know chemistry. When you know chemistry, you don't have to be talking about this food is bad, that food is bad. That's totally not true. No shit. What the fuck? So this is the main nutrients that plants use, for growth. When you buy any kind of plant food, the first 3, the numbers on plant food, 10, 10, 5, or whatever, is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. That's the first 3. This is for green growth and blooms and whatever, so on and so forth.
Right.
This is what's important. What I'm about to say right now. So you got it's acidic down here, pH of 4. You go down from neutral 7. You go down from neutral, you get acidic. You go up from neutral, you get alkaline, right?
Okay.
So this chart here, you see how it thins out here and here like that?
Yeah, showing you what's acidic, what's etc.
Well, the reason why I said we select right here phosphorus, this is an uptake chart. So this chart is telling me that, see this thick band right here, then it gets thin?
Yeah.
That means that if I want my plant to absorb the most phosphorus, I want to keep my pH between 6.5 and 7.5. That's your thickest band. If I go down here to 5.5, it's not going to uptake that much phosphorus. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing up here, nitrogen. If I go to my pH is at 10, I'm not going to be able to absorb any nitrogen because nitrogen can't be absorbed at a pH of 10. That's too alkaline.
Okay.
That's why Dr. Sebi is wrong.
You did all that to bash Dr. Sebi?
No, I'm telling you the truth. No, I'm not saying it to bash Dr. Sebi. What I'm telling you is we can absorb nutrients at a neutral pH. That's where we absorb nutrients, not at overly alkaline or heavily acidic. we have to be in a neutral band.
And those are all good nutrients to have.
Yes, this is the same for people. When it
By
rains,
neutral though, what has to be neutral? The
pH,
water or what?
The pH. The pH stands for
Yeah, what's pH stand for?
potential for hydrogen. That's a whole science class. But it sounds like
Potential for water?
potential for hydrogen.
That's not water.
Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying.
Oh.
Let me say something. But this is what people understand. When you go from pH 7 to pH 8, that's not one step. That's 100 steps, because this is 100 times more alkaline than 7. It's 100
Interesting.
times. It's a lot stronger. So what I'm saying is, when someone trying to push an alkaline diet, you can mess around and be there and kill yourself because you're not be able to absorb any calcium, magnesium, iron, manganese, nitrogen. You see it right here. When it rains outside, rain isn't alkaline. Rain is neutral. It's pH neutral.
So that's what you want, pH neutral?
That's what you want, pH
Well,
neutral.
let me see what kind of water I just bought.
And the next thing is this. That's why our ancient ancestors were master chemists and so on and so forth, right?
pH neutral.
Yeah. That's why they were master chemists. When they were cooking foods, they weren't squeezing lemons and adding this and that because that's what tasted good. That was to get this pH neutral balance. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see, so we go on to something else. Some people will say, well, rice is no good, this bleached rice and all this other kind of stuff. Fine, it's still carbohydrates. It's still a food source. Food is sustainment of life, that's the purpose of it.